Reminder, I am about to do another story quest. I'm doing Yoimiya's story quest, so if you're somebody who has not done this before, you don't want any spoilers, heads up, this is happening right now, okay? Okay, here we go.
More often. How greedy of me.
We're looking for the Great Mujina Yokai!
Do you know where it lives?
Great Mujina Yokai? What's that?
Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster
Riri,
that
I will
goes
be
around
here
playing
until
tricks
6
on
p.m.
people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants. One time, the Great Mujina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river.
What?
Sounds like a very naughty little monster.
Where are you looking for it?
We finally found out how to chase it away.
My dad said that the Great Mujina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to. So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want.
This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the Great Mujina Yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything. So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest.
Okay, but the freckles are really cute.
So, as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe.
Something sounds very strange about all this.
If a monster's coming for
I
you...
can't say exactly what it is.
If a monster's coming for you, surely you won't be safe at home. We've never seen a monster like this before. The dad's attitude doesn't quite add up. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world.
I think so too. Guess the parents just don't want their kids staying out all the time. I think so too.
We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the Great Mujina Yokai, alright? Because it isn't real.
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible. My dad wouldn't lie to me.
Oh my gosh, look at their
Your
faces.
folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous.
That's not true. The Great Mujina Yokai is definitely real. Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. Then she's gonna show us how to blow it up.
She's what?
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks prison break, Yoimiya?
We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead.
Oh my
We've been
god.
waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day. Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie.
But...
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon was only trying to look out for them. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
She seems like the worst, but also the best influence. Set on
Guys,
fire
don't
in
be so
time.
down. She was only joking back there. How about
There
the
she
Great Mujina Yokai
is!
not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
She's beautiful. I love her.
That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the Great Mujina Yokai might
She's
be,
supplying
it's
weapons
no
to
match for my
children.
special fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it
Stop
off no
it.
problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
I'm screaming.
Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient. Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys.
Children,
One
we
each.
write it down.
Remember to hand it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. She'll know what it's about.
She's creating a children's
Okay,
army.
Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon.
Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
She's really creating Dumbledore's army. We meet again.
So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get
she?
upset if
Like,
someone
who's
tries
the
to tell
voice
them
actor?
It doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist.
Sounds so familiar.
Right?
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that it was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Mujina Yokai is
my
mostly
god.
influenced by me.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Surely it's a bad idea to keep the lie going like that.
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good.
Oh.
Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist, I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying.
It's just so annoying. I kind of get what you're saying.
Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah. Oh, way too early. For sure.
You didn't follow that all, did you? No need to pretend to agree if you didn't agree.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma.
Well, yeah.
Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you.
Oh, we've been looking forward to it for ages.
In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my bots. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show.
Oh my goodness.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings though. Like the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
Okay, but like, I just started her story quest, and I am literally falling more and more in love with her as time goes on.
Hey, Pops, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
But I just met you.
Bit of both,
I met him earlier.
We arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganahara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganaharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long, long time ago.
Pops started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident,
Wait,
his
what?
ears don't work too well.
No!
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
Oh.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the
Materials!
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them. Okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
Oh my goodness. Still, he seems like a warm and friendly person.
That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. Everyone around here respects him.
Aww.
Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So I told my Pops everything.
This is wholesome.
Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the
I
corner
hate
and the materials
this.
still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that
We
you?
love a healthy daughter-father relationship, honestly.
Scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm coming over. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan.
Oh no, not a Sealy in the back, or not a Sealy.
Materials shortly. While we're out,
A
we'll sort out
whatchamacallit in the
boat situation
background.
for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
Who is this?
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to draw
Hey,
anyone to
Frodo.
attention.
Frito?
If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. all we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
Everyone hydrate. I took my sip. Make sure you take your sip. Do, 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 do. But isn't there a thunderstorm out in the ocean?
Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganohara's.
Little piece of paper?
Like the paper slips you gave to the kids?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered.
Oh.
If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Oh.
Wow, that is so awesome.
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
We went through a long bureaucratic process on Rito.
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro.
She's
just
like,
wish the
oh,
commissions could
so
be a
you're
little bit more flexible."
privileged.
I bet
Oh.
nowhere else you've been has quite like Inazuma, huh?
You love Yoimiya's tattoos. I know they're so cute. I'm already looking at her, the one that's like her chest tattoo. Like I'm already. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm already. It's true. Wait, no. I'm gonna say this one. Each Archon has their own idea on how to run things.
Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself, and then you can come meet me back at the house later.
Oh. We have privilege because we're Beido's friends, yes. And because we're the traveler. We do cool things. We know people. I'm interested to learn how fireworks are made.
Oh, cool. Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way. Koichi, I'm here. How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry. They're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
About Paimon making a big deal of Yoimiya calling her a friend. Oh, that's why she was like, you didn't say child or anything like that, right? Is that what she had said, I think? Yeah, okay, no, I heard some of it, yeah. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I see.
Hi, Raptor.
Sorry. I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious.
Oh, lots of
The boat
dialogue.
is ready,
Okay.
but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Oh my god.
Why is that?
We need some more
Because
coffee
of the
today,
Sakoku
y'all.
decree, the Tenryou Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials.
Hey, Little Bill, welcome in. What kind of game is this? Genshin Impact is it's a free-to-play open-world RPG with gotcha elements. If it's too much trouble, don't worry about us.
It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and...
Clee?
What I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine.
Oh, so that's what you meant. Your main point got a bit buried in the extra information.
Sorry. It's just that
was
good
very
conversation
wholesome.
can be
Hey,
as
Ronan.
fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets.
Oh.
Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
The way that she rambles on about things that she loves. Oh my god.
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
You kinda have a point.
No, but like really, the fact that she's constantly rambling on about things that she loves or like topics that are passionate to her, like, hello, it's me.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Oh.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Hi, yes, thank you ever so much. Sorry for the trouble.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows, he probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around
Can't
him.
believe that
Which
Yoimiya
is
did the
strange,
reverse.
because I don't think
Why
I'm
don't you try
anything like that
smiling? You
when I'm
look
talking
nicer.
with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are.
Aww.
Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't. That's out of the
Oh,
question.
no, you don't.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
Oh!
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Hey, Jay, how are you?
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Wait, what are you talking about, Jay? What are you talking about? Yoimiya is good with kids. Hey, look with sense. Are all the flowers in my map sakura blooms? Yeah, some of them are sakura blooms. Some of them are the onikabuto. I'm also putting stuff down for naku weeds. Basically, like anything that's a Inazuma specialty. I've been marking. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Seems like you'd happily do anything for anyone. Fireworks are pretty important to Inazumans, huh? Required her to be a family-friendly stream. No, I'm not family-friendly. Hi, Glenn. How are you? Super well in leeway. She has a strong sense of contract. She does. Yes, if y'all aren't already following Glenn, please go do so. She's wonderful. I'm good. How are you? Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Hi, Rainbow. Welcome in. Seems like you'd happily do anything for anyone. I already read that. Fireworks are pretty important to Inazumans, huh?
Well, for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, naturally you're gonna want something loud, bright, and beautiful. But I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us. If it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be able to stay in business. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Yoimiya is very, very cute. Need to mark some more naku weeds. Naku weeds, also some of the sea geoderma.
Mr. Aminoma, it's me.
What else was I? Oh yeah, the marrow as well. I need to mark that.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Amenoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
I like how he's still hammering,
surprising?
like he can't even stop to talk.
All, the only
Master!
option.
Really?
For helping out, Mr. Amenoma.
I'm sorry, I can't
You're quite
stop. I
welcome.
gotta keep going. I've got a
The
backlog
Naganohara
of
fireworks
weapons.
show is
So
an
anyway.
important event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
Stop saying that to
try
me.
my best.
Oh my god.
In
Wait,
the
I gotta
future, I'll
pause.
get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
The way that he's talking to me, because the way that I was rushing things this morning because I waited until the last minute. I was like, I'll just do it when I wake up, and I ended up being late for stream because I was late. Why are people complaining about the what the bandages around her? It's yeah, that's a traditional Japanese thing that they do. I don't know the reasoning why they do it, but why are people complaining about it? Yoimiya has ADHD confirmed. Hey Darium, enjoy the side quests. They're good. The side quests are actually really, really good. It looks like she's in her underwear.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare
People
in
are so
advance,
uncultured. It's so
it
sad.
may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
You like her
Wow,
tattoos,
Mr.
me too.
Amenoma, just look at the shape and size of these grains. It's beautiful. I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've
What
seen
kind of
these tattoos,
underwear?
but
I'm
it looks like
saying.
your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him. Just
In
as I
Chinese,
thought,
and I loved
he
it.
isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
You seem to get along well with everyone. It was nice. It was nice just listening quietly. This one.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
All right. We'll talk about Mondstadt, the city of freedom.
Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right?
What?
So people are free
Oh,
to live
because
their
freedom,
life however
freedom.
they want, doing whatever makes
There's
them
no
happy.
rules. It's a lawless
My
land.
pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the winery or something.
Oh God.
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Deluxe sitting
Yes,
here.
that's
Like,
the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it tasted. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
Alright, I'm looking for my lost brother.
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
So we can get through it.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh,
Yoimiya's like, what?
that must be really tough.
You what now? I'm slowly learning to cope.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest.
Not us trauma dumping, we really are.
I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way.
Oh my god. Oh, she's so wise. Like, she's incredibly wise. I'll bear that in mind.
Don't worry, though. I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
She's like, why don't you just move here? I'll add it to my list of candidates. Wait, is this a little hint dropping that we're gonna be getting Inazuma themed teapot area?
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
The wink!
Yoimiya,
Stop.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer?
We just finished as it happens.
Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
That's way too small.
Makes me think of Atsuko.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid.
Wait.
This is the biggest and
Hold on.
sturdiest boat that
Hold
I
on.
can provide.
Atsuko
It's built from the
was
finest
she was the
Inazuma timber.
NPC in Liyue, right? That was like that told us that ridiculous story about how she was like, yeah, I had to take a boat and that's how I escaped and blah 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 blah. Right? That was Atsuko, I think, from what I remember. I love the drop. I love it. Can't believe Genshin is actually a free game. Yes, same.
Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too.
Interesting.
As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true.
Oh.
This was all a collaborative effort. Wait. Oh no!
We were chased by the Millelith in Liyue too. Do we have to be the bad guys in Inazuma as well? I'm saying that one.
So you're seasoned crooks already, eh? don't know what I was worried about then.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Oh, yeah, she really
sorry,
does
sorry.
remind me of like
So,
the
whenever
working
Koichi
class
brings one
hero.
of his friends is ready and waiting, I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe
Aw.
we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Aww.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right, you should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish. Pops? Pops? Oh, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on, in, dear.
Scott.
Come and take a
I should have
seat.
tagged you, huh?
Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Oh.
Your family is so good to
Why
us
does he
every
kind of
year.
look like the
First your father,
what's
and
his
now
face
you.
from Up?
I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
I just made myself sad again.
Of course you will.
What's his face
You're
from
in
Up?
great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day
No,
working
the
the land,
I forget the
carrying water
name of the main
back
character.
and forth.
The
But
one whose
now,
wife passed
even
away.
a moment of light work
What's
leaves
his
me with
name?
all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent
no.
down to get started,
Help!
I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No, no, no. We can't
Carl.
be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
Tea and snacks, let's
Fine.
go.
It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. And he doesn't visit very often. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of the village?
Sure, it won't take us a moment.
Oh.
The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first and then deliver the pickled radish.
We are so helpful. I love it.
Hey, Satoru, how have you been? Keeping well?
Keeping well.
Same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish,
Oh,
would you believe?
I like his voice too.
But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated
Bye,
argument.
Kazume. Have a
but
wonderful day.
I guess that's every family ever.
Aw.
Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that, as would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
Anyone hasn't seen my reaction
That
to
was
that, that's up
quick.
on YouTube as well.
Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Go ahead, Son of Poseidon.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
Oh,
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them.
this is me in effigy.
We
in the
both
future.
know you were the one who
This
was
is me in
hopelessly
effigy.
smitten and desperately trying to win my
It was 50
affection.
years ago that
Well, maybe
the
you're
elves are
right.
looking good these days.
50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since.
Oh, stop. You and Gigi in like a year. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? So what? Everything does make me cry. What's your point? What's your point? You should be very proud of what you have. Oh.
To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks.
The romance.
Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
I'm crying again.
Years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together?
Stop it.
Now that is something worth
If you ever just tell a video
commemorating.
game to stop, you're making me cry.
It was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just
Oh
for you.
my god, I can't take it. I
No,
can't
it's
be
quite
here
all
anymore.
right. We
I need to
always
excuse
set off
myself.
the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it.
Oh.
Seeing that firework go off
Stop!
takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to
I
talk
don't have
about,
any
but
tissue.
here goes.
Help. I need assistance. I guess my blanket it is again.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryou Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
Welcome
I
back,
understand
Theo.
now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
I never would have imagined it either.
Oh, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes. It'd
Pigeon,
be
I
so
hate you.
nice if they could go back to the way things were.
What in the fox in that?
I think after all these years, they ought to let go
I
of their
hate
grudges.
you. They were roommates.
Yoimiya,
Historians say they
something
were
bad's
roommates,
happened.
just like
Some people
Kazuha
from
and
the
his
Tenryo
friend.
Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen.
Oh no.
It seemed like they knew Sakujiro
Yikes.
was inside.
I'm on US
Sakujiro
servers.
heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryo Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely be chasing after him.
Did you catch any of their
Good
names?
point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
What?
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
No.
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy!
Yay!
Candy! Whoa!
I love this
Also,
song.
I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame!
She kind of reminds me of like Bubbles. We get to play her. Hold on.
The fuse is lit!
What does that do? I want to see what everything does. Hold on. Check her constellations. Alright, so she's level 88. 2000 attack. Crit rate 76%. Crit damage 155. 135% for energy. Recharge. Let's see, weapons. We're using Thundering Pulse. Whoa, hello. Artifacts. We are using 4-piece Noblesse. The not released bow. I'm screaming. How come she doesn't have Pyro bonus and she is C3? Let's look at her constellations, shall we? The Aurus Blaze created by Ryokan Saxifrage lasts for an extra 4 seconds. Additionally, when an opponent affected by Aurus Blaze is defeated within its duration, Yoimiya's attack is increased by 20%. Cool. When Yoimiya's Pyro damage scores a crit hit, Yoimiya will gain a 25% Pyro damage bonus. Whoa. Huh? Yeah, why does she not have any pyro bonus? Like, what's happening? Increases level of Nawabi Fire Dance. Okay. When Yoimiya's own Aura's Blaze triggers an explosion, Nawabi Fire Dance cooldown is decreased by 1.2 seconds. Increases the level of Ryukin. Okay. And then C6. During Nawabi Fire Dance, Yoimiya's normal attacks have a 50% chance of firing an extra kindling arrow that deals 60% of its original damage. This damage is considered normal attack damage. Interesting. Huh. And then we're sitting here. You didn't even get to see the burst. She does a lot of damage without the pyro bonus. That is bonkers. Okay. Let's see. During this time, arrows fired by Yoimiya's normal attack will be blazing arrows, and their damage will be increased and converted to pyro damage. During this time, normal attack, firework, flare up will not regenerate. Okay. It deactivates when she leaves the field, too. Yoimiya leaps into the air along with her original creation, the Ryukin Saxifrage, and fires forth blazing rockets bursting with surprises that deal AoE pyro ability damage. And mark one of the opponents with an Aura's Blaze. Okay. All normal charge, plunging attacks, elemental skills, and elemental bursts by any party member other than Yoimiya that hit an opponent marked by Aura's will trigger an explosion, dealing AoE pyro damage. When an opponent affected by Aura's Blaze is defeated before its duration expires, the effect will pass on to another nearby opponent who will inherit the remaining duration. Interesting. Okay. During Nawabi Fire Dance, shots from Yoimiya's general will increase the pyro damage by 2% on a hit. Cool. Ryukin Saxifrage causes nearby party members, not including Yoimiya, to gain a 10% attack increase for 15 seconds. Additionally, a further attack bonus will be added on based on the number of tricks of the Troublemaker stacks Yoimiya possesses when using Ryukin Saxifrage. Okay, so she boosts the party members with her ults. When Yoimiya crafts decoration, ornament, and landscape type, we have our first character that does that helps in the teapot. Pardon me. This is worth it alone for me. I love that. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, I just, okay. Yeah, she looks pretty good. She's DPS during her E and sub DPS pyro support during Q. I love her. She's very cute. Yeah, she does teapot stuff for crafting. Like she gives materials back. They're downplaying her until Banner comes out so people pay for Ayaka. I mean, like,
that didn't count.
That didn't count. I'm just kind of running around with her because I'm curious to see. Oh, cool! Hey! Well, that's very fun. So, pyro damage. Okay. Oh! Well, would you look at this? Would you look at this? You don't have to aim. You don't have to aim. I mean, obviously, like... Oh. 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 Raj, thank you so much for the sub. My brain's thinking. Thank you so much. I appreciate that you enjoy your emotes.
Fire hazard.
I was trying to see if I can get her stuff up. Okay, but hello. I'm kind of screaming here. I kind of love this. Because my thing with archers is that I don't like playstyles of archers usually because I don't like having to aim. I want to get her ult up so I can test it. So this is very pleased to me. This is very pleased.
Festive reprise.
Whoa! Yeah, and the fact that she does not actually have a cup on is kind of...
That didn't count.
That's bonkers. No, I'm not C6ing her. I told you I'm not doing that again. No, no, no. Not C6ing. You do still kind of have to aim though when you're doing oh, hold on. You do still kind of have to aim when you're doing this here.
Time for a light show.
I must withdraw.
Hey, Chips.
I must withdraw.
Cool. When she uses ult, switch and hit the marked target. Wait, what? We might hear her death sounds. Fun. Don't kill her.
The fuse is lit.
Her ult is a shared skill. Ult, swap,
Go
DPS
for
boost.
I must
Oh my! Was that was just regular?
Of the Tenryou Commission.
I almost threw up. Did y'all see me almost throw up? I almost threw up in my mouth because Ayaka did 32,000 damage. It kind of works like Mona's ult.
You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Not this man running away.
Look at that. The one with the loudest nose and the fastest feet.
The burn!
Can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood
sweating
no
bullets
chance
right
against
now.
me in a duel.
I'm
Never
joking.
imagined I'd fall into your hands.
Uh-oh.
If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern
Hey,
you.
Yosh, I'm good. How are you?
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and
Well, let the
limb
past
to get yourself
die.
back into Inazuma?
Kill it if you
Why
have
were so
to.
reluctant to leave after you got here. I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
Wow.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so
Oh my
much
gosh,
to
I can't
say.
believe we're being the
And you're just gonna
mediators.
choose to keep it all inside?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
Best friends to enemies to
No,
lovers
I
arc.
will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you
What?
to a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back.
Ma'am, this
no
is
matter what the
cheating.
consequences are.
You're a
You have to tell him
badass.
everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's punishment.
Oh my!
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a duel.
Let's beat his ass. Gonna beat
Sir,
the emotions.
We're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let
I mean,
her fight
it's
them
only
all
fair. It's only fair.
Take flight.
Oops.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
I can't get over using
Sir,
Ayaka.
they're too
And
strong.
she just.
We need more men.
You're dead.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yoimiya said ACAB and fuck toxic
Young
masculinity.
lady,
She really
you were
did.
just
She really
as
said that.
obstinate as Sakujiro was back
She
then.
said it so loud.
Why were you so convinced that we had things
Go
to
off,
say
ma'am.
to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back.
What is that ball behind
but
us?
he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were
There's
younger.
a ball behind us.
Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply
There's an
refused to
energy.
believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely,
Oh.
do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't
Did
make
y'all-
you stay in
Did y'all see the
Inazuma,
faces for a
but that
second
doesn't
there?
mean I want to keep you here by force.
That was freaking me out.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that.
Suddenly it's a
I'll handle
horror
it.
game.
If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated.
Oh.
But it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't.
No
Any
kitty.
chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time.
Oh, Yoimiya is going to be
I'll be
a
demoted for
5-star. I think they,
It's not like me to give in to
showed
childish
that already?
sentiment like this.
or maybe I'm
Can't
just
explain what I
assuming.
went through with
Pretty
it.
sure she's a 5-star. They're so gay. They're so gay. That boat.
It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
Oh.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't
Please!
I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Please, please.
Thank you very much.
I can't do this.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Yoimiya, the way you took command of that whole situation was amazing!
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last...
Why is she not my
result
therapist?
slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Yes, she's so sweet. Wait. No. Please. 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 Don't make me cry. I beg. I can't do more tears. If this MFer sees his firework.
Keisuke.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
This is me at Disney World when it's time for... This is me. It's time for fireworks at Disney World.
Oh, that was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep.
I am weeping. Why would she say that?
I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed.
Oh, it was very pretty.
Oh, remember that big
Stupid!
one at first?
I
The
keep
gold one?
crying today.
That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip.
Oh.
If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
Thank you for the fireworks.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks.
Oh.
Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Oh no, do I want to hear? I'm scared.
Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship.
For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro, they were commemorating...
Gay. They were commemorating gay.
Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
For me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh.
Gay equals
I
beliefs.
was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
That's another kind of eternity.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Okay, but I loved that so much, y'all. I loved her quest so much. I am literally screaming so inside, feelings bursting from me. Happy. A note that Yoimiya gave you to record firework formulae with. If you give this note to Yoimiya, she will be able to make fireworks just as you remember them, no matter how time passes or people and things change. So long as you take care of this note, you will stand guard. You will stand guard over a door to the past. Perhaps you too will find happiness that belongs only to you under a firework-filled sky. Okay, so like my thing with the whole fireworks thing is that I feel so silly. I felt silly my entire life because I literally cry.
I think I'll stay here
Hold
for a
on.
bit longer. The show is still not quite over in my heart.
Oh,
but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
yeah, like I feel silly all the time when I watch Disney's fireworks show at Disney World. So they have a fireworks show Happily Ever After at Magic Kingdom, and then they also have ones in like Epcot and also in Animal Kingdom. But like every time I see the one in Magic Kingdom, I cry. Like I literally do, and like I've seen it so many times, but I cry every time.